frequent. So isn't it interesting that we have an epidemic of erectile dysfunction at the same time period that the drug manufacturers are trying to put statins in the water supply and get every middle-aged man in America on a preventive statin?
Well, yeah.
Is there a coincidence there? I don't think it is.
No. Well, and sex is part of a healthy life. You know, it's a big part of it, don't you think?
Listen, if I had a secondary mission besides trying to get good information out to people to get their lives healthier, my secondary mission statement would be to wipe out erectile dysfunction in this country.
Wow. Well,
there's no need. I'm sorry. You know, I actually stole that from somebody who I don't even like, Joe Furman.
Oh my
gosh! You know what? He's right. When your opponent's right, you got to say he's right. He's darn right. That does not have to happen. And there are people, you know, in their 70s and 80s that are living proof of it.
Yes.
And it happens largely because there is no medical, in most cases.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle-related thing.
Absolutely. Well, always a pleasure. So much fun to have you on the show. Always. I just love having.
Already? Are you kidding me? I'm just getting started. I love talking.
Well, what's one more thing you want our listeners to know before we go to break?
Statins don't look. We're not saying that statins never have a place in treatment. We're talking about a drug that is being wildly overprescribed to populations who show no benefit from it, and meanwhile we're ignoring the things that really reduce the risk of heart disease. Not just lower cholesterol, but lower the risk of heart disease, and that's what we need to focus on, not what medicine brings down a lab marker that isn't even that significant.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's so much to know. Hey, but if somebody wants to broaden their customer base, that's how they do it, right? Dr. Bowden?
Exactly how you do it.
Start giving drugs to 2-year-olds. Wow.
Yeah, and I guess if I was, here's the thing about drugs. Every one of us, if we had, a deadly disease that they didn't know how to treat, and there was a drug that had a lot of side effects, but it had a chance of curing that disease, most of us would take it. The problem with the side effects in statins is that it's not a drug that's going to cure anything. It's not a drug that's going to benefit most people, and yet it's being treated that way, and we're willing to accept all manner of side effects for very little benefit in the case of most people.
I love having you on the show, and thank you for helping us to understand the risks of statins and the truth.
And can I tell you one last thing?
Of course.
Because of all of this and because of all the accumulating research we are doing, my publisher has asked for and will get, it probably will come out early 2020 or late 2019. We are doing the Great Cholesterol Myth 3.0 with all of the supporting research that's happened since the original publication of the book, and we are really going to slam.
Oh, wow.
The old white men who are still running the show here.
That's right.
Still propagating this ridiculous theory.
And the name of your book, one of the many, you've got 15, The Great Cholesterol Myth. Everyone,
Great Cholesterol Myth.
It's a fantastic book. I have a copy. Check it out and get yourself educated. Thank you so much, Johnny. We'll talk to you soon.
I can't wait. Thank you so much.
All right. You too. All right. Dr. Jonny Bowden. Again, you can find him at johnnybowden.com. We'll be right back. You're listening to One Life Radio. Introducing Moonlight, the latest squat to poop stool from Squatty Potty. Moonlight will light your way to the toilet on the darkest of nights. May your love of Squatty Potty burn brightly day or night with a motion and light activated night light with 3 brightness settings. Go to squattypotty.com/onelife for 15% off your entire purchase. Follow the moonlight.
Hey, this is Sean Wells of the International Society of Sports Nutrition. One Life Radio is proud to partner with the ISSN. The ISSN is the world's leading scientific organization dedicated to the science of supplements and sports nutrition. For their latest conferences and events, go to the ISSN.org. That's the ISSN.org.
Hi, everyone. This is Bernadette. Do you know why I love Paleo Magazine? Paleo Magazine was founded with the purpose of providing readers with the information they need to live strong, vibrant, healthy lives. They are dedicated to partnering with leaders in the paleo community to spread the knowledge of ancestral health principles without the influence of big pharma or big agriculture. Paleo Magazine. Follow them on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram, or visit them at paleomagonline.com. That's paleomagonline.com.
Here's the dill pickle. Squatty Potty works. It's awesome. Find yours at your local Bed Bath & Beyond, Amazon, or squattypotty.com. That's squattypotty.com.
Hi, I'm Eli Roth for PETA. While violence in the movies is make-believe, sadly, violence against animals is all too real. Countless animals are tortured and abused every day, and most of the time these crimes go unreported. If you know of someone who is abusing an animal, please tell the police or tell an adult. People who get away with hurting animals often turn their violence against people, and that's a cycle we need to break. So let's leave the violence where it belongs, on the screen.
Welcome back, everyone, to One Life Radio. This is Bernadette with Aviana Barrientos, Diamond Gray, and Lexi Brinkley. We've got a couple of minutes left here. We went a little longer than we expected with Jonny Bowden because it's always so great with him, and that's our job here, is to educate everyone the best we can with the latest news on all things that matter, right, you guys?
Right.
All very important stuff.
It is very important stuff. Well, you know, I was thinking the other day, and like I said, we only have a minute here before we go, but I was speaking with a friend of mine, and we were talking, I don't know what made me think of it, but we were just talking about the holidays, and I said, oh my gosh, Liz, I remember when I was a kid and we used to get out our flatware, and we would, we used to only get it out twice a year for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it was in this box, and it was heavy, 100%, like silver flatware, and we used to have to polish it, but it was the ritual, and the tradition that, I still have. Look at all these wonderful memories of my mom, and the china that we had that we only got out twice a year, that we kept in a special place, and those things matter. And I was reading an article on in Psychology Today about why holiday traditions matter more than ever, and they just do. As we head into the end of the year, holiday season, many people will look forward to various beloved holiday traditions, special meals with family and friends, trimming the Christmas tree, lighting holiday candles, and shopping for gifts. I did a little bit of that yesterday. Do you guys have any quickly? Do you guys have any memories like I do about not the flatware, but something that stands out that was very ceremonial in your childhood?
I think just decorating the tree was always my mom made it this huge deal. We had the music, we had the hot chocolate, we either had chili or we had some sort of comfort food. And it was this whole process. She wanted it perfect. She wanted everyone there, everyone happy. It had to be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think that's even this year, she's well, we'll do it at your house. We have to all decorate the tree together.
I love your mom. She's wonderful. And Diamond, what about you? Aviana? Oh, we're out of time. Okay.
I watch football.
What, you watch football?
That's my holiday go-to.
Well, I do that too. I do a little of all that. But
that's my tradition.
We're going to have to talk more about this next week, everyone, because I do feel it's important. A quick shout out to our sponsors, great companies like Sun Warrior, Squatty Potty, the H-Hemp Company, Paleo Magazine, the Wellbeing Journal, and the International Society of Sports Nutrition. You can go to our website, oneliferadio.com, to download and listen to our podcast or subscribe to our newsletter. Everyone, you know what? You get one body, you get one mind, and you get one life. Get out there today and make the most of it.